Hi all, welcome to this Hibernian versus Kilmarnock preview. This should be an interesting one because Kilmarnock, since Stevie Clarke has taken charge, has been very impressive, and Hibs in the last week have been very impressive in their 2 victories. Can they make it 3 in 7 days? So if we can smash the like, awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, GSLegend. All the links are down below for playlists in the channel and social media links as always. So let's jump into our starting 11 for this week's game. So the Tuesday night game, this is interesting that we're getting 3 games in a week, and with the international break coming up, I fancy the same team for the 3rd game running. I don't expect any changes whatsoever. The team is playing with such confidence. Hanlon has just got himself called up to the Scotland squad for the first time after quite a few caps, by the way, for the under-21s. And John McGinn been very, very impressive in that midfield for Hibernian. And honestly, the team is playing with a good bit of confidence just now, and that has to be taken very, not very lightly by Kilmarnock, who will, to be honest, have been very impressive in their games in the last week against Rangers, getting a 95th minute draw, and drawing against Celtic at Parkhead. And honestly, this could be a very interesting game because Steve Clarke, naturally you would not assume would be going to a team like Kilmarnock, but the team just seems so revitalised, and when they usually play against Rangers and Celtic, they have a history of crumbling, and I feel Hibs have a great chance here of getting 9 points from 9 in a week, and if they can nullify Kilmarnock, who aren't the quickest team in the world. So this is why I've kind of thought they'll line up the same team again. If they were to do any changes at all, I think McGeoch would be the one that would be dropped out and someone like Slivka brought in. But Bartley is dominating that midfield. He's in front of the back 4 and he is just bossing and doing his job absolutely amazingly. The guy is just so good in midfield just now. And McGinn is linking up perfectly with that front 3. Boyle is working his socks off to try and get goals. Murray's working really hard. Barker is just doing the business, bombing down the wings and linking up with the midfield in the attack. The team just now for me is playing with such energy, and it is actually very exciting to see. I know obviously some fans will say different, oh we should be taking more of our chances, but the way I look at it, we played a difficult Motherwell team in not the best conditions and we bagged 3 points, 1-0, that's a victory in my book. Take the victory any way you like. And if we can do the same again tonight against Kilmarnock, that's the way I'm looking at it. It's 3 more points in the bag. I'll take a draw at least, but I'd like a win. Obviously it's hard to say if say Stokes is fit, but the way Hibs might be looking at this as well is the international break's coming up. We might as well stick with the same team, and then time the international break comes back, guys like Slivka, Big Davy, Stokes, these guys, and like Ollie Shaw and Fraser Murray, these guys might have a chance to play for the team after the international break, to maybe freshen up a little bit and give the guys a bit of a breathing space. But all in all, it's going to be exciting to see what happens tonight against Kilmarnock. So if we can smash the likes, guys, it would be awesome. Let me know in the comments down below what your score predictions are if you support Hibernian or Kilmarnock. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, GSLegend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.